Hello, Must-Do0063 back for I Want to Be the Citadel Part 3. Last time I absolutely whizzed through World 2, apologies again for that. Yeah, kind of hoping that World 3 goes as well, I guess, from a gameplay point of view, but it would be nice to kind of like, catch your breath and talk about things a bit more. Yeah, let's get into World 3, which I kind of like to dub as, Spike World. You'll probably see why as we kind of go through the. That's an excellent start as we go through the level. But yeah, mainly this one is all to do with just spikes in various incarnations, whether they're of various kind of methods, whether they're just already obstacles in play or chasing. Barriers of spikes which crush you. Damn it! I was hoping to get out of the first screen without any deaths, but oh well. There we go. Might be second go. Yep, fine. That was 3-1, pretty nicely done. And we'll kind of see how different spikes kind of come into play at various points. Damn it! What that didn't say. Thank you. Through the level. So this bit here, there's a little annoying jump at the end, which I probably. One of the probably most difficult parts of the entire stage, actually. There's another jump coming up, or another manoeuvre coming up on this, on this screen, which is probably the hardest, and I'm anticipating getting stuck a little bit there. Watch out for this trigger. Damn it. But yeah, ultimately, again, pretty much similar to World 2. We're not getting into anything too tricky at this point in time. So, yeah, I must admit, I'm still not expecting this to take that long. But, yeah, what can I say? The beginning of the game is, rather straightforward. And I include all the bosses in that as well. I don't know why I keep messing up that jump there. It's one of those jumps that I don't necessarily like doing, where you've got a spike hanging down from the ceiling and also one coming off, horizontally off the platform. But, watch out for this little trigger. By the way, if you look above at those blocks, you can clearly see terrible gameplay. But yeah, you can hopefully see at the area I died at that one of those blocks is clearly is a different sprite. So yeah, that's going to do something. And if we do this without screwing up horribly, yeah, that's going to trigger out. And that jump I just cleared, I can't believe I did that actually first go. After I faked the block out, that I think is probably the single hardest jump in this entire world. So yeah, you could do it that first time. Of course, it's going to be nowhere near the most difficult. It's in fact going to be the joint easiest now. But oh well. I guess I should also point out the awesome, yet still somewhat overused, Mega Man 2 Wily Fortress music, stage music. It is a remix version, so it's not just taken directly from Mega Man 2, but still, I have to call familiarity on the fact that it's still Wily. Dang it, it's still Wily Fortress music from Mega Man 2. We all know that music's epic, it's just not as epic as everyone thinks. Right. 3-3, and now we get a little, avoidance shoot thing. So basically these little spikes things come out from each side of the screen, they shoot little projectiles, and basically you have to survive so many waves. And it's pretty straightforward, provided you stay in the middle and don't miss your shots, really. There's really not much to that at all. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. That brings us to the next level, and we do have the Mega Man music, so I guess it's only fitting that we have sort of Mega Man style reappearing disappearing blocks. Not too difficult again. I thought I went for that save just a little bit early. I thought I kind of cheated that, but oh well. Yeah, do watch out there for that little annoying troll block. But yeah, the fact that these blocks there's only like one pattern. So like for instance here, there's only two patterns, I guess. But you don't have to like memorise a whole lot. Once you've got one set of blocks, then you know where they're going to be the next time. So yeah, it's not a difficult pattern to memorise in the slightest. That does indeed, in fact, bring us to, I think anyway, the final final screen of this stage. And now we get into another kind of old staple of these. I don't know why I jumped there, that was terrible. Of these kind of games, and that's the spikes retracting when you jump. So yeah, it's a gimmick I'm very familiar with from Boshi, from other games as well. But a bit like the double jump replenishers, it's perhaps best known from Boshi, or at least it's a gimmick that's used in Boshi. So yeah, one of those ones again that I'm very familiar with. Doesn't usually cause me too many problems. I can't believe I screwed up on the final bit, but oh well. It wasn't even the fact. It wasn't even the spikes that were doing there. It was the stupid gate jump that I messed up. By the way, let's see if I can actually get back over here. For this bit, when I kind of landed, I was in this position, so I decided rather than jump and then jump again over that spike, which is fine. I did it both ways, but I decided to kind of like just jump another time and get the spike, so that when I jumped and double jumped over, that it would be in a slightly more favourable position. But as you saw there, it wasn't that difficult anyway. And this is bringing us pretty much to the end. It was until my toenail clipped the very edge of the spike, and now we're done. And yeah, apologies. This is probably going to be a little bit longer than the last video, but not overly much longer. And that brings us to the boss of World 3. It's Quickman from Mega Man 2. Well, we've had a very Mega Man style world, so I guess it fits pretty well. The fact that it is Quickman will bring up an interesting issue that I will raise a little bit later, in the fact that it's odd to have Quickman here and another boss coming up. But anyway, also equally slightly, unfortunately, like the boss of World 2, this is a very, very easy fight. During the first phase, he will just rack like regular Quickman. Second phase, he will shoot boomerangs around, and third phase as well is a kind of different sort of shoot boomerangs around phase, and he teleports from left to right. Yeah, by the way, there you can clearly see you don't die on his explosions. But again, another boss that went by insanely quickly. I apologise for that, but like the boss of World 2, Quickman is pretty damn easy. And that's it for World 3, and consequently, this is going to be it for video 3. So yeah, a little bit longer, but still, the game's pretty easy. It's fun, it's very enjoyable, not going to knock it on that side of things, but yeah, maybe the first 3 worlds are just a little bit too easy, but hey. The difficulty will start to pick up, reasonably soon, so yeah. I will leave it there with that, and yeah, join me next time for World 4, Part 4, where the difficulty is not going to be that, it's not going to be still like really obnoxiously difficult, but I think it's going to increase a little. So yeah, hopefully we get some longer videos next time. But until then, cheerio.